Hi, welcome to episode 4 of JMC Jams. Episode 4 of season 3 is unbelievable. I say this every time, but it really is amazing how many people we've had in here chatting and talking about all the cool things that we do here in JMC. And today, for the first time, we've got the PRSSA, not the whole PRSSA, but a small representative group of them, talking about what the PRSSA is, who they are, what they do, and so on. So we're just going to have a little bit of a chat for 15 minutes and see why the PRSSA is important in JMC. So we have Alexis.
Yes. Hi, I'm Alexis. I'm the treasurer.
And we have Karmina.
Hi, I'm Karmina and I'm the secretary.
Okay, the president couldn't be here though because she's too busy PRing.
She is pretty busy. I like to call her my Madam President. She's a double major, so she's really just killing it.
That's cool. So PRSSA, I know it's basic stuff, but what does it stand for?
Public Relations Student Society of America. We're a student society chapter and an alpha chapter, which if I'm recalling that correctly from one of the meetings that I had with the Silicon Valley chapter with our president, basically SJSU was one of the very first chapters to open up a student society, and so that's why we're pretty important, I guess.
Yeah, and ever since I came here to SJSU, the PRSSA has always been really prominent in the world of JMC, in everything that we do here, been a big part of our culture and our community. We've had the ad club recently, we've had the Adobe Student Ambassadors, and really it was time to kind of invite you guys in. But you've had a bit of a rough patch, haven't you?
Just a little bit. I mean, I'm a transfer student, so when I came here, I actually came here for the club itself. So it feels like a full circle moment that I came here, it's not here, and now I'm helping it build back up. So even though we were gone for a little bit, we're making our comeback, and I think our comeback we're gonna make a really, really big comeback. Yeah.
I think you're already starting to do that. I think it was important to put that context in there because if I recall, I think PRSSA at one time had the largest members in any of our student orgs here, and you were winning competitions and doing all manner of great stuff, and then COVID happened, right? And it took a while to kind of bounce back. But I've got to say, and this is what prompted me to kind of quickly rally you guys around and bring you in here. I think I was saying to you before, Karmina, my Instagram has been full of PRSSA this week. It's like you guys you're kicking it out there.
Yes.
So what are your aims with your social media?
What are aims?
Your aims.
My aims, bringing more attention and bringing to networks and everything, trying to work with them specifically, but also helping the students with PR majors, helping them get connections from there.
Not just connections with yourselves, but connections with industry as well, right?
Yeah.
So
outside.
Yeah, and how does that work?
So PRSSA has since we're just the student chapter, Public Relations Society of America. They really just want to see San Jose students prosper, specifically the Silicon Valley regional chapter. And so they've been always when they heard that we were coming back last year, I want to say in the winter, maybe early spring semester, they immediately just kind of wanted to get on a call, and they were helping us pitch ideas for when we when we fully come back and have our first full meeting. And then they've been really helping with old networking events that they used to do in the past, from career fairs, and they've been giving us resources and putting us in contact with not just their network of friends, but networks of people of things that you need to tell your public relations students apply for this scholarship. There's this stuff that's opening up, and then there's these opportunities. They really just want to see all the students that are PR majors at San Jose State or PR minors just prosper. Yeah.
So the networking opportunities with your industry and the people that surround it are pretty strong still, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, which is it's really nice.
It is. And what kind of things have you got planned? For this semester alone, let's say.
We're still planning things. We're not sure yet.
We have you brought up ad club. We have an idea to do a a collab. Like we're doing like a
vision board
night
them.
with them. Is it next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. That's gonna be our second meeting. So if you couldn't make it to the first, please try to make it to the second. We have some ideas with panels, and that's gonna probably come later in the like around December, maybe like November, with actually the VP of communications for the Sharks. I remember that one. He said that he'd love to like come and talk, but right now because hockey season's starting up, like he's like pretty busy, which again I thought that was pretty cool. He actually graduated from San Jose State with a PR degree. So that's like something like to look forward to, because I feel like a lot of students, like they've always like had like a dream to like work in entertainment when they come here, or even like work in sports. So just like having like the opportunity to listen to somebody who's like a passed out like alumni come and speak about like their journey to like being like now the vice president of communications would be really interesting. For the spring semester, we have some other ideas about like panels about and like of people talking about like their experiences like going from like the PRSSA Silicon Valley chapter. So like we kind of just like want like people to, like to hear like other professionals be like, hey, like there there is like a career out there for you. There is like sometimes it's not going to take you down like a very like straight path, but like it's still like a path to like the career that you want anyway. So that's like I'm excited for that.
That sounds good. And obviously there'll be things in the spring, right, as well. But clearly you guys are still getting excited about actually having a groundswell of interest. And do you have to be a PR major to be in the PRSSA?
No,
really.
Not really. I mean, when we were on 7th Street, we talked to a lot of different people. We talked to like civil engineering majors, which I thought was like really interesting. We talked to like some like, what was it, public health. We just kind of like, if not just to learn about PR and like kind of have like more of an understanding for your fellow like students at SJSU that might not be in like, you know, the STEM programs, but just to like build more of a community. I think that's like, I still think that's amazing. I mean, there was people that came up that were like, oh, like I didn't like know, like what is this for? Like I've never seen like this place, like I've never seen them out, like seen you guys out on 7th Street before. And I was just like, okay, like I'll give you my pitch, don't worry about it. But they like all seemed very like interested in learning, and like you don't have to be a PR major. Maybe you turn out and you want to like, if you come out and you realize that, oh, maybe I want to minor in PR, like as being like a civil engineer, then sounds perfect. Just come on out and just like listen to us talk. That's all what we really want you guys to do.
Yeah, and I guess, I mean, everybody has the opportunity then to network and to maybe even, like you said, discover a new career opportunity that they may not have considered before.
Or like a new appreciation, something like that.
And just out of interest, like with you guys who are directly involved with the PRSSA, what kind of areas of PR do you see yourselves going into?
I see myself like working with big companies such as Google or like Intel, but also like social media wise, like Meta and Snapchat, things like that.
So you tech.
Yes,
you're kind of interested in tech.
I would be like pretty interested if I got picked up by like an agency. I know that they have like Finnan Partners is down in San Francisco, so that's like a big agency I want to go to. And like big dream, I'm a huge hockey fan, like San Jose Sharks, so I would really love to like work for like the San Jose Sharks like PR department, and like hopefully like down in the future actually work for the NHL network and do like the PR for them. That's end goal.
Yeah, okay. So start off with agency maybe, and then kind of work your way into the client side, but through sports and entertainment. And I mean, that's the beauty of PR, right? I mean, I imagine this is why you guys are kind of interested in this field particularly, is because it does open so many different doors into so many different industries. You know, PR is not kind of isolated, is it? It's in everything that we see here in Silicon Valley, but also beyond in the world of entertainment and the world of sports. Crisis management. That's something else, right?
That was actually our first meeting. That was our first meeting's theme. It was like camera action crisis, and we did a trivia night where we broke the teams, like the like members into groups, and we're like, okay, we're gonna read out like we did like a Kahoot. It was very like high school, but like we had them like basically go up against each other to like figure out like what the crisis was, and we broke it down by like 4 categories. We did sports, entertainment, like it was like entertainment / celebrity gossip. We did tech, and we did big business. So we threw some like really crazy ones in there. I remember like we did some from like our case studies class. So thank you, Professor Fletcher, because I think he's the one that had me like really remembering some of those. And we like threw in like a really like random like sports one that was like from like 2006, which was like the NBA finals. I'm like, okay, I figure out like what this like PR crisis was, but they seemed so entertained. They were like, oh my God, this is like, I didn't realize that this was like a PR crisis. I'm like, yeah.
It is. And of course, communication is what you guys are learning to do effectively, right? In all of these different moments, from those fun, upbeat moments through to the business decisions and outward facing communications, through to handling political crises or brand crises as well, of course. All very vital and very much a part of the whole world of brand communications as well, right? So now, if I remember correctly, PRSSA used to travel.
Yes.
Are you planning to do any kind of trips or visits anywhere?
There is like a small plan. It's currently for me. It's still in the works. So PRSSA has something called Icon, which is like a huge event that they do out in Washington D.C. So I like kind of bringing back to that scholarship. I applied for a scholarship. I won the multicultural scholarship for PRSA, and it's me and another student at SJSU, and I think he's I don't remember his name for the life of me. I'm so sorry, but basically we got invited to go to Icon and get recognized in Washington D.C. So I'm trying to figure out that trip and it's like still trying to make it work. So hopefully I can go to Icon and like hopefully represent the school. If I can't, then hopefully, you know, after I graduate, there's like another girl and or boy that's can go to Icon and represent SJSU. But they have like a couple of things like opened up. Yeah.
That's good. Any sort of local visits to agencies, SF, San Jose?
We're planning.
Yeah,
we're
we're
planning.
planning. We're planning.
It's in the works.
That's good, but it's really, honestly, it's really great to see you guys excited about this and, you know, actually getting stuck in and doing something about, like, so, you know, PRSSA and collaborating with the ad club, as you said you were planning to do later on as well. Our industries are so interlinked that I think it would be a disservice to both organizations to not do things together, you know? We're distinct, but yet we share a lot of the common values and practices too. So,
Yes, right.
well, honestly, this is great. Like I said, keep it going with that Instagram, because there's so much excitement about what I'm seeing out there. Those reels, man, they're like, you know, you're getting this off the ground. I'm really, really stoked for you. So thank you for coming in and chatting to us, and hopefully we'll be swelling those numbers up.
Hopefully.
Yeah?
Hopefully.
Okay, so if I bring you in the spring, for the spring season, then maybe you'll be telling us about amazing trips to, I don't know, to New York or something.
Oh, wait, ad club. I remember. I was there.
Well, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, Karmina. Thank you,
Thank
Alexis.
you.
And good luck with everything moving forwards.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you. That's it, you guys. It's a wrap for episode 4. And as we're moving on in the semester and the season, of course, we'll be having guests from faculty as well as guests from our Hearst Award this year. And also we'll be bringing in somebody special from the SJSU library to talk about, I've discovered today, the amazing stuff that's in there for you to help you with your work, to help you with the research you're doing and the practical assignments. There's a lot. And so we're going to have lots of guests from across campus coming in and talking about the facilities and the equipment and the resources that they have that can make advertising, PR, and journalism go smoothly. So thank you for watching and listening, and we'll see you in the next show. Bye-bye.